Hello. Welcome to Brian's Glove Project. I'm Brian. The most common means of transference of infection to humans is hand to face. We all do this all the time. So I thought the first thing I would look for was a material that we could coat gloves with. First, it had to, of course, be a broad spectrum killer of all human pathogens. Silver has been used medically for thousands of years. Professor Binns was a PhD in the very technology that I felt held the most promise. So we became friends. We went into his lab and we cobbled together the necessary pieces to make what they called Brian's gadget, which enabled us to deposit silver nanoparticles on little strips of cloth. The results are actually astonishing. The treated areas grew nothing. I asked Primrose if she would test this in her lab on MRSA, which is one of the nasty streams of superbugs. I called her up a couple of days later and asked her what happened. She gave me a 3-word answer: killed it dead. And we now have what we call Brian's big gadget. We can deposit on a full glove.
The basic process is a condensation of a vapour. In our case, it's a metal vapour and silver. Similar to like when you see the droplets come from a kettle, particles of water vapour growing to the point where you can see them. That's a similar process to what we're doing with the silver.
We found a way of making nanoparticles using gas phase synthesis. Okay, now that sounds like a boring thing, but then it turns out that this particular material that we were making has got very powerful antibacterial properties and antiviral.
Just a 2-hour deposition of silver nanoparticles onto the glove surface, they were enough to clear up E. coli or Salmonella. These early findings, they are very promising, and I can't wait to see what comes next.
Coating a fabric surface with silver nanoparticles confers upon it a potent, broad-spectrum antimicrobial resistance. It's actually been much more effective in terms of its capacity to kill pathogens than I ever imagined.
From the very early stages, when I had this idea, I knew I wanted to give it away. This is something that potentially has applications all over the world. Brian's Glove Project, we're here. We've proven the efficacy of the technology, and we want the world to see what they can do with it.